Mr. Chandler. I've known Tim since we were both 19. We went to school together at Azusa Pacific College. He's the one that introduced Derry and I way back then. One of my oldest and dearest friends, Tim. But this was based on a true event that happened at least 20 years ago, maybe more. And we were trying to get to Canada.
This was back in the days when you could show up with 2,000 pounds of equipment at LAX at the curb and, slip the sky cap $100 or something. And he used to make sure the whole thing got on. So we did that, but we were also running a little bit late. So we got up to the counter, and my ticket, and I knew this before I got up there, I just didn't know it was going to be a big deal. And this was before the days of all the security stuff that goes on now. They had spelled my name, K-I-M, Chandler. And we just happened to, have this poor woman, it just ruined her day. She must have already been having a bad day. But she just threw a fit about the fact that, like Steve writes in the song, Kim could be your sister, could be your daughter, could be your mother. So it just ruined it, and it got worse and worse for her. And at one point she asked me to sign some kind of form or something, and I didn't have a pen. I go, "Do you have a pen?" And she goes into this, she went, "Why, oh why don't people carry pens anymore?" It was literally that dramatic. I mean, all of it put together, it was so theatrical that it took on another thing over time. I remember when she said, "You have a fraudulent ticket," she just very slightly rolled her R on fraudulent, very slightly. But over time in my mind, this is what I hear. "You have a fraudulent ticket."
Mr. Chandler I love a lot because I think sonically, moody-wise, it's right up my alley, just musically. But I also think that lyrically, it's pretty brilliant that someone could take and experience like a fraudulent ticket and make a great story out of it and tell that story.
Well, that brings up a question. Our listeners are asking, what are your lyrical influences?
My most lasting lyrical influences are the folky guys like James Taylor, his whole rhyming thing. Got a dog named David, got a bird named Dinah, got a birthmark on my thigh in the shape of mainland China, got a somewhat southern accent because I come from Carolina, and if you want to find us, we'll be walking right behind you, me and my guitar. I also loved Neil Young's very specific, I was thinking about what a friend had said, I was hoping it was a lie. You don't know what that friend said, I would love to know, but I know it's based on something that really happened, and so I've been one to write really specific detail. I think it rings of truth.
Mr. Chandler that's one that I actually didn't want to turn over. I was thinking about not turning over because I really liked it as the instrumental thing, and I was playing Steve some stuff, and he said, "What's that?" And I said, "Oh, it's this instrumental thing." And he goes, "Oh man, that's great." He goes, "We should use that." And it took me a couple days to actually decide to give it over, but right away, again, he started just singing the Mr. Chandler idea to it. He started singing, "Mr. Chandler, you've got a fraudulent ticket." And I thought, well, once he did that, it's like, okay, well, we'll do it. Mr. Chandler. We ultimately did get to Canada, and I don't remember where in Canada. I just said Manitoba because it sounded good. That night, we wandered out past midnight, and all the campers were back in their cabins, and we found these rowboats. And we pulled those two rowboats together and just drifted out on that lake, and I remember just laughing and recollecting the day, and our voices echoing on the water. And I love to recall those specific events, and I'm sure it's really blurred in my mind, and I've got the details all wrong, but that's a good story.
After this thing happened at the ticket counter, there's another employee, a woman, who I'm sure she was just trying to take compassion on us and help us, because we were running really, really late, and we didn't think it was possible we could make the flight. So she grabs us and starts racing us through the airport, we're running. She's going, come on, you can make it, come on, you can make it. Go, come on, you guys can make it. She's doing it. And we're like leaping over rows of seats and things. And we're running. She keeps going, you can make it. Come on, you can do it. And we're running right down the hallway to the door. She's going, you can make it, you can do it. Come on, you can make it. Oh, you didn't make it. I'm sorry.